Good morning and welcome to the show. We are thrilled to finally reveal the highly anticipated 2026 Suzuki SV7 GX Djebel.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are not just talking rumors. We are talking about a potential earthquake in the middleweight adventure market. If you've been following the industry, you know exactly what went down at EICMA 2025 last November. The dust has barely settled. Suzuki, a company that we all love but who sometimes likes to hit the snooze button on innovation, absolutely woke up and chose violence. They dropped this V-7 GX. This wasn't just a V-Strom with new stickers. This was Suzuki finally giving us what we've been screaming for, a dedicated, aggressive, off-road focused platform that didn't just borrow the engine from the GSX-8S, but evolved the spirit of the legendary SV V-twin into something entirely new. This V-7 GX was the star of the show in Milan. It promised a chassis that could actually handle jumps, electronics that weren't from the Stone Age, and a look that finally shed that sensible commuter vibe. But as good as the SV7 GX looked on the podium, there were whispers. People in the back of the hall were saying, okay, this is great, but where is the hardcore version? Where is the bike for the guys who want to cross deserts, not just ride to Starbucks? Well, grab your helmets, folks. Because it looks like Suzuki kept the best card up their sleeve for 2026. Before we unveil the beast, let's quickly recap why that SV7 GX base is such a big deal. Suzuki built this new platform to bridge the gap between the playful nature of the old SV650 and the rugged utility of the V-Strom 800DE. The GX designation stands for Grand Crossover, but in reality, the frame geometry they showed us in 2025 was pure rally raid potential. We're talking about a trellis frame that is lighter than the existing 800DE, with a subframe designed to take a beating. The engine, which Suzuki has tuned specifically for this model, is all about low-end grunt. This V7 GX proved that Suzuki is done playing it safe. They created a bike that feels narrow between the knees, agile in the technical stuff, and stable at highway speeds. It was the perfect blank canvas. But a blank canvas is just waiting for a masterpiece, and Suzuki decided to paint this one with history. Now, to understand why the bike we're looking at today matters, we have to rewind the clock. We're going back to the 1980s, the golden era of the Paris-Dakar rally. Back then, if you wanted to conquer the dunes, you didn't buy a sanitized touring bike. You bought a Suzuki Jebel. For the younger riders out there, Jebel is the Arabic word for mountain, and Suzuki didn't use that name lightly. The DR600 and DR650 Jebel models were icons. They were defined by massive fuel tanks, simple mechanics, and an unkillable spirit. They had those iconic rectangular headlights, the blue and white livery, and a reputation for being able to run on bad fuel and good intentions in the middle of the Sahara. For years, we've been begging Suzuki to bring that nameplate back. We didn't want another V-Strom adventure trim with plastic panniers. We wanted the mountain. And finally, the rumors are confirming our dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this. According to the latest leaks and design filings circulating through the Japanese automotive press, this is the 2026 Suzuki SV7 GX Djebel. Alright, let's stop speculating and look at the metal. And wow, does this livery hit different? This white and blue colorway is the direct connection to history. This is the Dakar heritage spec we've been dreaming of. The first thing that grabs you is that frame. Suzuki has gone with a deep sea blue powder coat on the trellis frame, and it pops beautifully against the pearl white bodywork. This isn't just a styling choice. It's a direct nod to the DR650 and DR Big models that conquered the desert in the 90s. The graphics are bold but clean, massive vertical Suzuki, lettering on the tank in white against a blue block with a classic Jebel script on the side panel. It looks factory, it looks premium, and it looks ready for business. That tank is the centerpiece. It's the 22-liter Safari tank. The shape pushes the fuel weight down low, hugging the engine. And look at that seat. It's a two-tone rally bench, light blue on top, darker blue on the sides. It's flat, allowing you to slide back to weight the rear wheel in sand, but it looks thick enough to actually be comfortable for a 500-mile day. Moving to the front, we've got a high white fender with a blue tip, classic enduro styling. The headlight is protected by a rugged cage, sitting below a tall, vertical rally screen. Behind that screen, you've got a commanding view. The handlebars are wide, equipped with white handguards that integrate perfectly into the design. Now let's talk rolling stock. The rims are anodized in that same striking blue, laced with stainless steel spokes. We're looking at a 21-inch front and 18-inch rear combo, shod with aggressive knobby tires. The suspension is serious business, huge upside-down forks with silver stanchions. And sticking out the back, that is a high-mount Akrapovic titanium exhaust, angled perfectly to clear luggage and avoid damage if you drop the bike on the trail. Stopping this beast are dual front discs with Brembo calipers. You can see the slotted ABS rings, which means we'll likely get switchable ABS for off-road fun. This white and blue configuration doesn't just look like a motorcycle. It looks like a time machine that brought the spirit of the 1980s Paris-Dakar rally straight into 2026. The 2026 Suzuki SV7GX Djebel in this heritage livery is the bike Suzuki has to build. It hits every emotional note. It's not just a tool, it's a tribute. Sadly, this is just another CG rendering by designer Oberdan Bezzi.